Alright guys, I'm going to do a little update I haven't really done before on some gear that I'll be trying out. So I'll kind of let you know about them now and then probably do an update on them as time goes on. Most of these were gifts that we'll be trying out. Some of them were Christmas gifts, and you'll see from the first two that were gifts that, well, family and loved ones, I guess, are worried about me since I'm always going into the wilderness. First one up here. You know I'm not a big fan of GPS units, but this is the Bushnell Backtrack, and I'll turn it on there a second. You'll notice obviously I'm in a basement, so it's going to flash that little guy up there. It says no satellite, but what it'll do is, that's the car. Let's see if this will work. That's the star. There's the digital compass, and it goes from a house to the car and the star, basically giving you 3 different points to record GPS. Now if that satellite beacon was locked on, it wouldn't be flashing, and so essentially, like, say you park your car, and they advertise this for people that can't find their way. There is a backlight on there, if you can tell. I've got it on, it's blue. Whether you can't find your car in a parking lot, which is pretty sad, but part of this, they've trying to advertise this for multiple uses. It is a pretty neat little idea. If you're not big on GPS, or you aren't tech savvy enough to use GPS, essentially this is what they call the backtrack, and you just record this point as your car. You record it as maybe the cabin or camp if you want to use a little house symbol, or you want it to be a star, kind of miscellaneous. Say the trail splits and you want to be able to get back to the split in the trail. I don't know, it runs off AAA's. I haven't actually tested it out yet, so I will let you know how it goes, but it's, I don't know, pretty lightweight. While we're weighing everything, let's see what it weighs. Just over 3 ounces. 3 ounces and 1/8. So really doesn't take that much. It is something that does take batteries, but it will hold that point for up to, I don't know, thousands of miles or something like that. And so essentially, once that point and you activate it, it'll just have this arrow beacon on there, and you basically will get backtracked to whether it's your car that you recorded or whatever you recorded. So it's sort of a neat little unit, and I will let you guys know on how it works. The nice thing is you don't have to have it on like a GPS. I mean, once you record that spot, turn it off, save the batteries, and use it when you need it. This guy is getting more popular lately. It runs off of AA's. This is the Spot Satellite Personal Tracker, and it has the advantage of being able to send multiple messages. A lot of those PLB, the personal locator beacons, when they go off, one, they're almost $500, but when you need help, it'll bring help, and it's a distress signal. The military, Coast Guard, everybody picks up. And but the problem is, what if you don't need the Coast Guard and the Marines to come in and help you? If you do, it has this 911 button, and that'll send out messages to everybody. But what happens if you get back to your car and you left your lights on, and you don't need the cavalry to come get you? You just need friends or family. The help button will go out to friends and family. And what it'll do is it'll send it via text message, over a cell phone, or an email, but it'll continue to send it until you have it turned off. Your GPS location, and just saying, I need assistance. And you can pre-program all of these messages to say certain things. Whether it's going to be a specific thing, you can kind of alter these on their website to what your messages will be, specific to your journey. The other nice thing for the worry-warts out there, aka mothers and everybody else, is the OK button. Whether you do it every day on a long trek, whether you just get back to your car starts and everything's great, and you've been gone for 3 days. Of course, you told everyone where you were going, but your family's in different states or something like that, and you happen to mention you're going camping and they're worried about you. You send them an OK message, and that's basically the same thing. It goes out to friends and family, says, hey, I'm here, I'm okay, everything's great. The neat thing is that's trackable on Google Earth, If you go to google.com and through Spot's website, they'll help track it. The other feature is if you have this on top of your pack where the GPS is acquired the whole time, you can actually, for an extra service, this does, the unit itself was $150. Lately they've been having $50 off rebate, so it brings it down to $100. Annual service for this is another $100. And then for an extra $24, you can track your trip. So if you leave it on top of your pack or shoulder strap, and you hold the OK button down, it has various blinks. You can go through the manual, but the help button, and hold it down to the OK button, and it'll start blinking. It'll be what they call the track me. So at every 15 minutes, it'll record, send out a message to your Spot account, and you'll be able to record your entire trip. Pretty neat unit. Like I said, haven't tried it out. Got to get a subscription service on it. And we'll see what this weighs. And it's something else that takes batteries. It's not rechargeable unless you're using rechargeable batteries. You're at 7 3/8 ounce. So say 7.5 ounces. The batteries are in this, I think. I think that's without batteries. I don't think I put batteries in there. Notice it only takes lithium batteries, so you got to buy the expensive ones. There's been a couple reviews on these. Backpacker Light magazine did one the other day. And one comment they had was it's one antenna, and your antennas will either be really good at GPS or really good at sending messages, and you can't have both. And so what they've done is they contacted the manufacturers, and they said, well, our antenna is for sending messages. That help message they think is more important than tracking you. But they did have a couple failed message things, so I don't know. I'm going to try it out. I'm in the Pacific Northwest. We have a lot of trees, so we'll see what kind of service I get. Next little neat product. This is from the Ultimate Survival Technology guys. This is the little Sparky, and it is their essentially it's the one-handed striker, and it pops right up. You'll see the little carbide striker. You can push against the flint is on one side. It's neat. You can do it one-handed, or you can push it on the ground. It's basically to replace the their other one-handed one that I don't have right in front of me, or I would show you. But we're gonna see how it works. It's a small, got a nice little lanyard hole on it. The thing clips up, and it's got a nice soft silicone rubber grip. But neat little one-handed product. Give it a shout out. Sea to Summit. It's very, very cool company, and I've been buying more of their stuff lately. This is a head net, bug net, and it is completely the smallest bug net I've ever seen. Probably shouldn't have any problem with that, but new product for me that I'll be trying out this summer. Integral Designs makes a lot of really cool lightweight, ultra extreme lightweight hiking stuff. They do Silline ponchos, and this one is called the Sill Shelter, and it's a little bit more than just a tarp. It's a tarp that has been shaped in a shape that is very conducive for creating shelters out of that. We'll see. This comes in at 1 pound 3 ounces, but this also has tent stakes in it. I don't know how many. I haven't opened this up yet. Titanium tent stakes and a whole jug of McNett's seam sealer. So we're going to try that guy out for ultralight, and stay tuned.